Hello everyone, welcome to a new video, and really quick I just wanted to talk about hashtag KickVic and the Vic Mignogna situation and those who support hashtag KickVic. And I just want to say really quick in the beginning of the video before we continue on any further, all of you are a bunch of idiots. I just offended like 2,000 people already just by saying that. I can't even believe that. I don't mean to come off as rude or insulting when I say that, but a lot of you are genuinely just acting like a bunch of idiots. And I'm mainly prioritizing the eyes and ears of those who are voice actors in the scene of the team over at Funimation. You know, and especially Funimation, because they seem to not be like interacting in some sort of way. They just kind of seem to be taking like a back seat in all this. And you know, I'm saying this in like the forefront, like in public, right? Because a lot of their voice actors, like Monica Rial, Jamie Marchi, Ron Toy, and a couple other people, you know, they're just not doing fucking anything about these voice actors and what they're saying public on Twitter, you know, just on Twitter alone. You know, they are allowing these voice actors to continue to make themselves look more and more like a bunch of idiots than they already have been since the beginning of this whole situation. We have, you know, people like Monica Rial who continues to keep trying to play victim, and she continues to keep trying to play victim, and time after time after time again, like just off of what people are saying on Twitter or on YouTube, and people are just making her seem more like an idiot than she actually is. And it's just, at times it's kind of comical, but then at other times I'm just like, Monica Rial, like, please just stop interacting with these people on Twitter, and then we wouldn't have a reason to keep making fun of you. We wouldn't have a reason for you to keep like attacking you, as you so call it, right? We wouldn't have a reason to keep making these videos about you. We wouldn't talk about you at all if you would either just apologize about the situation, come out and say that, like, yeah, what you're saying and what you're doing is wrong, and you apologize to Vic Mignogna because it's all BS to begin with, or if you actually have proof that, you know, proves your side of the argument of hashtag KickVic. If, you know, if you have proof that shows that, yeah, Vic Mignogna is a bad guy and what he's done is true and it's happened to a lot of people, where is your evidence? Where is your proof? You keep saying that all this exists, but we keep finding more and more evidence to show that people who are on the side of hashtag KickVic are either faking it, or no, they're just faking it. They're just fabricating all this evidence, quote unquote, and saying that it's factual. But time after time again, people on the side of hashtag I stand with Vic have just been proving it wrong, and that you're wrong time after time again. And Jamie Marchi, just please shut the hell up. Jamie Marchi, just shut the hell up. Please, for the love of Christ, stop interacting with people on Twitter. Stop interacting with these people on YouTube. Stop desperately giving them the attention that you don't want them to have. If you're going to take anything from this video, take that. Take what I just said. Stop giving people attention on the side of hashtag I stand with Vic, attention, even though you so desperately to want them to not have. You so desperately want them to not have this attention, but yet you keep on giving it to them, and then you make dumbass tweets like trying to fucking make a meme out of something. You're trying to make a meme and you're insulting Nick Rekieta by calling him a hashtag blackface lawyer, when that was supposed to be like an inside joke with him and a personal friend of his, and you say it's racist when it's not really racist, because not only did his, you know, black friend say he was okay with it, but it was a joke towards Nick's friend, like his personal friend, and they are still friends. They still talk to each other. So it's not that big of a deal, but you're trying to make him look even worse than he actually is. You're making him seem like he's a bigger, you know, bad guy than he actually is, when all he's really doing is just voicing his opinions about the situation. You know, he's genuinely like an actual lawyer, and you keep insulting him, and in the court of law, he could potentially sue you if you like say some type of shit and like something that's slanderous. Even just that on its own, calling a blackface lawyer is slander, and he could sue you for it. Vic Mignogna is finally stepping up, and he is, you know, lawyering up. He is suing people who are slandering him against his name And no surprise, these voice actors in Funimation are getting scared and they're trying to back away as much as possible to pretend like this never happened. But guess what? The internet is forever and we never forget this bullshit. We never forget because we shouldn't forget. We shouldn't forget the next time a situation like this happens again. And it continues to keep happening with people like Jesse Pridemore who are attacking other voice actors aside from Vic Mignogna. Like, she already attacked him before and made false allegations against him, but now, like, she was making allegations against Todd Haberkorn. Like, what the hell is going on? What the hell? All of a sudden, why did all of a sudden did these allegations come out? Like soon after the Broly movie. That was just this one thing that I couldn't like piece together. Why did this all start to happen soon after the Broly movie came out? That was the one piece of detail that I just couldn't get out of my head. Why after that movie came out? Like, is it because now Vic Mignogna like voicing like, I guess the main like character of the movie Broly, because the movie is really called Dragon Ball Super Broly? Is it because he's on the forefront of a movie and so people have their eyes on him and you want to sabotage his career? Like, is are you like purposely sabotaging this man's career and making him look worse than he actually is? Jamie Marchi does not deserve to be a part of this industry. She really needs to get the fuck out. Funimation needs to fucking fire her ass, or just like, you can keep her as a voice actor, but kick her off of anything that involves the script, because she is so obviously like trying to change scripts for certain animes dubs, and she's pushing some sort of agenda. If you don't believe me, look at the differences between Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and there's like some sort of agenda being pushed in a certain episode with a certain line where talking about like fascism, or like something like that. And there was another anime, I don't remember what it's called, but it starts like talking about like SJW millennials and stuff, and that wasn't even a part of the original script for the Japanese version. So Funimation, and more so Jamie Marchi, is trying to push this SJW feminist agenda for literally no fucking reason other than, oh, because she agrees with it, she wants to push it towards different audiences. When that's not why we come and watch fucking anime. We watch anime to have, to enjoy ourselves and watch a fictional story about these fictional characters either going out on an adventure or just like just whatever the fucking anime is on. We don't go and watch anime to, learn about SJWs and millennials and how they all fucking suck or whatever, right? We don't watch anime for that. We watch anime to have an enjoyable time because it's a piece of media that is meant to entertain the viewer. We want to be entertained when we watch anime. We don't want to watch an anime and learn about fucking politics and feminists and SJWs, all that type of stuff. I am sick and tired of it, and I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't know if that's gonna happen any other time, like later in the future. If it continues happening, dubbing for anime, especially from Funimation, is just gonna become god awful. It's because at this point, fan subs are more enjoyable to watch than actual like official dubs by Funimation if they keep pushing these types of agendas, and it's so annoying. I can't get over it. So I want to get this message like really clear, like to all the people watching who are on the side of #KickVic. Stop making yourselves look like idiots. Stop giving us more and more evidence that supports against you. Stop contradicting yourselves, because every single time you put out like some sort of like long message on Twitter, or like some twit longer like BS, and you say like, oh yeah, this happened to me. Oh, Vic Mignogna pulled my hair and whispered in my ear. Oh, he hugged me and I felt uncomfortable. Well, like, stop contradicting yourselves, like, because you constantly contradict yourselves. There are tons of people already on YouTube so far that have already like proved that you're contradicting yourself, and you're making yourself look like a goddamn idiot. And also, I want to get this like clear, like right off the end of the video, like, because I'm actually almost done with the video. I have nothing else to really on top of this situation, but I want to push this one thing, and it's that just because someone has an audience, and just because someone is a YouTuber, or just because someone is, saying this through Twitter and they're not like a part of it, like at all, like, they're not like being sued or not being slandered or whatever. Just because someone is a YouTuber doesn't mean their opinions or what they're saying isn't less factual, right? Just because these people on YouTube are proving that what you're saying is unfactual, is actually false, and you're falsifying evidence, right? Just because these people are saying this type of stuff doesn't mean it's any less factual or it shouldn't be taken any less seriously. That's the reason why Nick Riquetta started a GoFundMe, and what do you know? This motherfucker raises like over $100,000 to support Vic Mignogna in the fucking court case. Because all we want as people who side with Vic, I stand with Vic, all we want is for this to be taken into court of law. Most of us are siding with Vic because we're a fan of him. That's what it seems like. That's what you kind of perceive us as. But a lot of us are still just wanting this to be taken into the court of law. We're siding with him because you're falsifying evidence. You're falsely accusing this man who hasn't even had a chance to be fucking proven innocent yet. All we want is for this to be, taken to the court of law, and we want this to settle down and fucking end so that we can decide whether or not someone is innocent or someone's guilty. That's all we want. That's all we want. But you're not allowing this to happen because you're scared of a court case. You're scared of getting sued. You're scared of going to the court of law and making yourselves look like even more fucking idiots. Like that's what you're so scared of, and I'm tired of it. Just take this to a court of law and settle this finally, and just so we can all shut the hell up about this. Because at this point, I'm so tired of talking about it. I'm tired of talking about it because at this point, I just don't see it any other way. Vic Mignogna has been proven innocent time and time again, and I can't take people like Monica Rial and Jamie Marchi and Ron Toy and even fucking Sean Schemmel. I can't take these people fucking seriously when they continue to make themselves look like a bunch of idiots that don't even really know what they're talking about, especially Jamie Marchi. Because, oh my god, like, she might actually be an idiot. I'm sorry, that was really rude of me. I shouldn't have said that. She's gonna interpret that some way, but whatever. Whatever. Anyways, that's the end of the video. I have nothing else to add on top of this. I just want this to be taken to the court of law. I want this to end as soon as possible. And that's basically just it. I hope this ends as soon as possible. I hope Vic, does well in, this court case. I hope that somehow his name can be, just, I hope some of it can still, like, be grasped on and they can recover in some sort of way. I don't know. I just want this to end. I want people to stop talking about this finally, and just, like, so we can go to the court. So it can be taken to a court. And that's it. And nothing else to add on top of this. I'll see you guys next time. Later.